The basic function of the two-sample t-test and ANOVA test are to find the difference between the means of different samples. The difference between these two tests, however, is that the two-sample t-test compares two samples, while the ANOVA test compares three or more samples. This sample data in which there's a list of prices for cheese, milk, and butter. And as you can already see, the average prices, which are here, the average price of cheese is obviously much larger than that of milk and butter. But in order to observe the statistical significance of the difference between the means of these products, we need to run the t-test and the ANOVA test. The two-sample t-test between the price of cheese and milk. So as we saw before, cheese and milk had really different average means. So what you do is you press Control and click on cheese and milk. Control, click, Control, cheese. And then after that you click on View. You go to Open Selected, One Window, Open Group. And then from here you press View. You go to Test of Equality. And obviously by default the mean is automatically selected, so you press OK, and yeah, that's how you get the result. So when you look at the results, for the t-test, you look at the t-test part, and you can see that the p-value for, I think this is for milk and cheese is 0, which is smaller than alpha level 0.05. So that means that you can reject the null hypothesis, and there is a significance between the difference in the means of these two samples. On the contrary, the comparison between milk and butter, which had similar prices, you can see that the p-value is 0.4860, which is higher than the alpha level 0.05, which means that we cannot reject the null hypothesis, and there is no significant difference between the means of these samples. ANOVA test will be dealing with the milk sample, cheese sample, and the butter sample, all three of them. So then Open Selected as last time, and One Window, Open Group, and then you get this. Click on View, you go to the same test of equality, mean, select OK, and then this is the result you get. So for ANOVA test, you look at the ANOVA F test and look at the p-value for that, and we see that the difference is significant, so you can make your own conclusions from there.